Hi, and welcome to Jam-Packed Business Made Easy. My name is Jam Anderson, and I'm the CEO of Jam AI. And today, we're practicing exactly what we teach. You're about to listen to a podcast that's truly automated with our AI hosts, who are now our new friends. We also would like to invite you to listen to our podcasts that come out every Friday, where Flora is interviewing entrepreneurs just like you. We're exploring authentic challenges and discovering practical solutions together. Speaking of community, if you're looking for a community, you can find us on the School platform. Just search for the #1 community for entrepreneurs. All right, let's dive in.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really plunging into something fascinating. It's a topic that's, well, it's not just making waves in tech circles. It's genuinely set to redefine how we all work. Think of this as your sort of essential guide, a shortcut really, to understanding something truly transformative. We're talking about agentic AI. And look, this isn't just another buzzword, okay? It's a fundamental shift in how machines interact, how they solve problems, even how they collaborate. The implications are, frankly, huge for everyone.
Exactly. And our goal here, our mission for today, is to really cut through all that noise. We want to distill what agentic AI actually is, why it's getting so much traction right now, and crucially, how it can directly impact your business, how it helps you achieve that business made easy goal we hear about. We're aiming for those aha moments, making this potentially dense topic feel hopefully super clear and actionable.
Okay, right. Let's unpack that. The fundamental question first. What makes agentic AI different? Because I think for a lot of people, AI still means, a chatbot answering a question or a smart assistant following a very specific command.
Like Siri or Alexa.
Yeah, exactly. But agentic AI seems like a leap beyond that.
It absolutely is. It refers to AI systems that are designed to operate with, a degree of autonomy. Think about AI agents that can't just make a decision based on a prompt, but can actually plan, strategize, and then execute complex multi-step tasks.
Multi-step, okay.
Yeah, multi-step tasks to reach some kind of high-level goal you give them. And critically, without needing constant human hand-holding, it's less about you giving one instruction for one output.
Right.
And more like assigning a mission, giving a goal to a proactive digital colleague almost.
A digital colleague. I like that. So it's not just theory then. This is actually happening.
Oh, definitely not just theory. This is happening now. It's gaining real momentum. I mean, look at the MIT Sloan Review. They flagged agentic AI as one of the top 5 data science trends for 2025. That tells you something.
Okay, wow.
It underscores the potential, right? How it could reshape work across so many different industries. And for a concrete example, some former Google AI leaders, they launched a startup called Reflection. Their whole focus is building these multi-agent frameworks.
Multi-agent, so multiple AIs working together.
Precisely. Their framework, Asimov, it allows different AI agents to specialize in different things and then collaborate. It's basically mimicking how a human team works, but digitally, to tackle bigger, more complex problems. So yeah, it's not just one AI, it's more like a coordinated digital workforce.
That's a really powerful idea, moving from just a tool to, like you said, almost a strategic partner. But okay, why now? What's changed? What's the catalyst that makes agentic AI suddenly not just possible, but seemingly inevitable? Is it just that the tech finally caught up?
That's a huge part of it, yes, absolutely. Yeah. First, you've got the raw compute power. Thanks to huge advancements in GPUs, from companies like NVIDIA, doing this kind of sophisticated multi-step AI reasoning is actually feasible now at scale. It wasn't before.
Right, the hardware needed to be there.
Exactly. And second, we've seen these really robust infrastructure tools emerge. These are like the brains and hands for the agents. Frameworks like LangChain or AutoGen. They're not just code libraries. They're crucial enablers.
Enablers how?
They allow these agents to string together multiple actions, manage their own internal thought process, if you will, and importantly, interact effectively with all sorts of external tools, APIs, databases. These advances mean agents can now handle memory better, coordinate across different apps, even delegate tasks to other agents.
Delegation between AIs.
Yeah. It's pretty sophisticated. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, he even declared 2025 as the year of AI agents. He basically said this evolution is what makes AI truly useful beyond just, chatting. This isn't just simple automation anymore. It's orchestration.
Orchestration. Okay. So we've defined it. We know why it's happening now. Let's get down to brass tacks. Where are we actually seeing this? How is agentic AI showing up in the real world, like today?
Yeah, good question. We're seeing startups building whole agent ecosystems for all sorts of things. Think about customer service, for instance. You could have a help desk where different AI agents handle different parts.
How'd that work?
Well, maybe one agent is really good at handling those initial simple questions. Another specializes in escalating the really tricky issues to the right human, maybe. And maybe a third agent is constantly analyzing past interactions to figure out how to improve responses over time, all working together seamlessly.
Okay, I can see that. What else?
Marketing teams are using them. We're seeing agents used to create entire campaigns, generating graphics, writing captions, designing complex email sequences that actually learn and adapt based on who opens what, who clicks what. And on the tech side, engineering teams are using agents that can, like, debug code automatically, file bug reports, even write documentation for code changes. It's kind of like having an extra team member who's always on, always learning, always improving.
That sounds incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about a small business owner listening right now. They might be wondering, okay, great for Google, great for big tech, but is this really for me? Is this accessible? Or is it just for companies with massive budgets and dedicated AI teams? Can smaller operations actually use this stuff?
That's the exciting part. They absolutely can. This is where that whole idea of AI democratization really comes into play. Small businesses are increasingly able to use these more plug-and-play type tools. Think platforms like Cognosis or Crew AI.
Gnosis, Go AI, okay.
Yeah, they let you build your own agent teams with honestly minimal technical setup. These aren't super complex coding environments you need a PhD for. They're designed to simplify creating and deploying these multi-agent systems.
So it's more about configuration than coding.
Often, yes, or much simpler coding. This modular multi-agent setup, it's actually kind of inspired by how our brains work. It's distributed, it's adaptive, it learns. It means these systems can handle pretty complex multi-step processes for you without needing an army of developers.
Right.
Which really opens the door for small businesses to achieve things like, say, hyper-personalized marketing at scale or really slick operational efficiency, things that just a few years ago would have been way too expensive or complex.
Okay, that makes it feel much more tangible for everyone. So wrapping this up a bit, what does this all mean for you listening? Agentic AI clearly isn't just, a fleeting buzzword. It feels like a really profound shift. We're moving towards these autonomous systems that can collaborate, adapt, maybe even think ahead a bit to get things done. It's not just hype. It seems like a genuine, powerful evolution of AI that's, it's already here and it's going to change how we approach work.
Absolutely. And connecting that right back to your world, particularly if you're running a small business. This isn't just for the tech giants. Like we said, accessible tools are coming online fast. It's becoming genuinely possible for you to build your own little agent teams, pretty minimal setup. And that just underscores the huge potential here for boosting efficiency, finding totally new ways to operate, really delivering on that promise of making business made easy.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with as we finish this deep dive. Consider this. What specific tasks in your business, maybe the repetitive ones, the multi-step processes, could be transformed or maybe even fully automated by agentic AI? Think about these agents as digital coworkers that never sleep, maybe, working away in the background. And if you did bring them in, what new ways of managing things, what new oversight strategies might you need? Especially as these systems get smarter and more common, it could free you up to focus on the really strategic, the really creative parts of your business. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? How this tech is not just changing business, but also changing how complex information itself gets delivered, making it more accessible, more scalable. Kind of like how AI might even help deliver insights, just like this.